Good evening, dear students. This is Joglul Pasha. Here today I am actually not discussing, mainly mentioning about some paperwork which is very important for starting a business venture. Some documents, some licenses, all these things without which business cannot be run. So number one, first we'd like to discuss about the trade license. This is the most important thing in the context of Bangladesh. If we're starting a business venture, obviously in the name of that business organization, a trade license is to be formed. Generally, this trade license is a document. This is a paper or is a certificate, and this certificate, paper, whatever I like to mention, that is given by the city corporation, municipality or union council countrywide. So having this certificate, having this paper, a certain business person or businessman can start his venture. Without trade license, it's valueless. It's not at all a business. So when we like to treat or behave it or express it as a business, then obviously there should have a trade license. Generally, trade commerce industries, even lawyers, doctors, clinic, chartered accounting firm, and service-oriented advisory firms and all these things, they all need trade license. Without trade license, they can't start their venture or business or pay their services. And process of obtaining trade license, basically, obviously, there is a printed form. This can be collected and procured from the city corporation, municipality, or from union council office. And having that trade license, sole proprietorship form of business or partnership form of business, or in the case of company organization, or in the case of sitting industrial unit. These things are very much important. In this point, it should have a mentioning of location map. At the same time, no objection from same locality or from the other areas certificate. And if it's company in nature, then obviously from the Joint District Registrar Office, no objection certificate has to be collected from that office. Okay, then we like to discuss about the another important paper or certificate, that is TIN. TIN, Taxpayers Identification Number. When business persons or professionals are interested or inclined to pay their income tax regularly, in that case, they should have a TIN, Tax Identification Number. This tax identification number is provided by a certificate. And basing upon that certificate, the National Board of Revenue may issue a TIN certificate of 10 digits, and each and every year, when government is asking for the payment of the tax or submitting the return in that time, basing upon the TIN number, that return may be submitted. And while collecting or procuring TIN, tax identification number, some papers are necessary to submit as support. That is, number one copy of trade license. Number two, articles of association and memorandum of association. Number three pics of managing director and of chairman. When it's a company, there is the promoters or the directors, then each director's TIN certificate, a photocopy of each director's TIN certificate, and a copy of trade license, and if it's a partnership form of business, then partnership, deed of partnership agreement and its copy is to be submitted there. The importance of TIN certificate now in Bangladesh, not only in Bangladesh, such type of practice worldwide, that is, it's a very powerful instrument and an authentic instrument of procuring and collecting of revenue from the different sources of the certain government. If government wants to procure or to earn revenue, but how it possible? Then it's possible when there is a TIN certificate and the taxpayers are paying their taxes accordingly. Then importance of TIN certificate. Number one, when goods are imported from the foreign countries, the TIN certificate is necessary. Import registration certificate, IRC. If a business person wants to import goods from the foreign countries, then accordingly he will have to manage a import registration certificate. To procure or to manage the import registration certificate, obviously TIN certificate is, tax identification number is very important thing. As per the Company Act 1994, which is amended in the year, 1913, which is amended in the year 1994, and some revisionary issues are also continuing. In that case, if someone or some companies, company type of clubs are there, say for the Abani Limited and the Dhaka Club, Gulshan Club, all these clubs, they are to attend the membership of those clubs, TIN certificate is must and indispensable. Now, TIN certificate is necessary to purchase any kind of flat, apartment or land in the city corporation area or the township, under the township, if it's above 1 lakh taka. Then some vehicles or automobiles, say for the car, microbus, jeep, or the registration of car, Malikal ownership change of ownership, fitness certificate, etc. purposes, TIN is used. To take loan from banks and leasing companies above 5 lakhs taka, TIN certificate is used. TIN certificate is also for the professional people, say for income tax lawyer, cost and management accountant, chartered accountant, practicing doctors, engineers, or other professionals. They should have TIN certificate. To purchase, to procure automobile, vehicle, apartment, flat, what not, in all respect, TIN certificates nowadays is very much important. And now also tin certificate is widely used in running bank account. Then another thing is this, that I would like to discuss about the definition of the value-added tax. What is value-added tax? This was introduced in Bangladesh in the year 1991, 1st July. When it was started, a huge protest against this took place. As per the VAT 1991, Section 2, this is said, that is, value-added tax is calculates value-added tax calculates on the price of goods and services of the rate applicable to such goods or services. And shall be chargeable after deduction of the amount of value-added more. Value-added borne directly by various costs chargeable after deduction of the amount of value added borne directly various cost components. This value-added tax is a very important thing for procuring revenue from the side of the government. A huge, in the year 1991, this was started. Then there was a protest, huge protest against it. But the government changed and changing. But this VAT, no government is declining. That is, things are very important. So as I was slowly proceeding, that is some characteristics of value-added tax, VAT. Replacement of previous tax. Earlier, there was a system of giving taxes, but this value-added tax is direct tax. Just then and there, this tax is procured. So no problem from the side of the earning persons or the organizations. Equal rate. Value-added tax is equally imposed. Its rate is now 15%. Encouraging export. It's an ethical term, but not actually so. Tax declining encouragement of export, actually. I don't believe so. Then discharging import. Discouraging import. Import, if country largely depends upon importing goods and services from the foreign countries, then its internal, manufacturing system may be collapsed. So like we can mention USA. What's going on in USA? Worldwide countries are exporting their goods and services to USA. Instead of manufacturing their own goods, though they are also manufacturing some goods, but that is limited in number and quantity, and day by day that is decreasing. Donald Trump, the ex-president of USA, he asked if certain company manufacturing a goods, he asked, yes, at least 80% should have to be manufactured here in USA. Otherwise, you can't write made in USA. Donald Trump was absolutely pro-American, pro-capitalist. He was a businessman, and his viewpoint was, yes, to do business in all respects. As his counterpart China, he imposed about, not actually mentioning the amount, but obviously more than 300 billion. like the same way he imposed duty upon India and some other countries of the world. And it widens the sources of government revenues. It is the easiest way of procuring government revenues because government need not to impose or pressurize common people, and basically this tax is procured from the common people. And theoretically, it says simplicity that identification number is no problem. There is a number specific, basing upon that number, someone may pay its tax. So, in that point, having just merely identification number, he can maintain his tax and other financial purposes also. And curbing evasion. Curbing evasion, yes. If someone goes to purchase or procure a certain item, say for the automobile or vehicle, then and there at least 15% VAT would be imposed. And regularly, if in the Dhaka city, so many posh hotels and restaurants are there. When someone is eating and taking his lunch or dinner, then and there he has to pay at least 15% cost in addition. Then one of the things we like to discuss, that is the scientific tax system. Then protection of industry, yes, very important thing. I don't know how it protects industries. Rather, this may increase the cost of manufacturing from the side of the industry. Then neutrality. And this may ensure also the neutrality for as a cooperation in favor of the taxpayers. Economy. Those are so nice words, but actually why these are written, I don't know. Procedure of collecting, just back to the registration office, we have to go and they will give us a printed form. And based upon that form, this business can be started. Supplementary tax. Another thing. And bank hijab khola kake bole. What is bank account? Dictionary of Banking and Finance. Bank account is the contractual agreement between a bank and its customer, allowing the customer to use bank services for a fee. Accounts may be established in the name of individuals or firms. This is banking and finance. Thank you very much. Dear students, we will go for discussion in the next class. These are some papers and documents which are used in the banks and the financial institutions. God bless you. Thank you very much.